Do your thing, man. Do the thing when you make the thing go.
Is it
Look
that
at
thing or is it this thing? Or which thing? Which thing you want? We got all kinds of things.
that. Wow. Whoa. Hey, what's up, everybody? We apologize. I was late getting home from soccer, and then everything that we had built to do this thing tonight had disappeared, and then we got it all back, and then Chad came in, and he was fuzzy, and then Thomas had the worst echo ever, and now we're fixed and up and running again. That's what we
Can
do.
you hear me okay?
Quit
That's
yelling
my
at us, dude. Why are you
Is my
yelling,
volume?
Chad?
Why are you? Yeah, why are you mad?
Yeah, why are
Is
you
my
mad?
volume that high?
Why? God, dude.
I still don't have all my
man.
voice
What's up,
back yet.
everybody? Welcome to Tailgate Podcast. I'm glad everybody's in here, man. I'm glad everybody showed up. I hope everybody made it home safe with no flat tires, no bad wheel bearings, all that good stuff. No speeding tickets, and got some rest. We got some guys that ain't home yet. Believe that?
Yeah, I know, dude. It's crazy. I mean, I got home last night at like 9:30, and I was like, God dang, what a drive. But then Dryden texted me today. He goes, man, we're not going to be home by the time the podcast comes out. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are still driving. That's horrible. Dude, and John Mears had a blowout last night. Like, there was all kinds of chaos.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Lemon Boys barely made it home. They was clicking on the rear end all the way home.
Yeah. And I was more worried about their tires they were running on. Those tires don't like the constant heat from the highway.
I don't think the boys care.
Hey, I got to send the link out. Give me just 1 second. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'm going to concentrate because I can't think, talk, and do things at the same time.
I see Jason in the comments. Kirby's in the comments. Petey, Rick. Man, I'm glad all y'all are here. I hope everybody had the awesome time. I've seen nothing but super positive feedback online. Everywhere my phone's been blowing up. Everybody's already ready to go again. I mean, I feel the exact same way.
Hey, Rick Dryden just posted comments, said they made it home. Just pulled in the driveway.
Sweet. Glad to know you guys made it home, man. I guess us being a little late worked out for you. Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and say it now. Appreciate you guys making that treacherous drive from Maine to come race with us, man. It was super awesome meeting y'all. And you got some badass trucks. And we were just really thankful that you brought them down to race with us, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I saw somebody in the comments. They were like, man, I would come, but I'm X amount of miles. And I'm like, I just got on and said, we had people drive from Maine. They just got quiet.
No, I got
you don't want to race.
Dude, one of my buddies here, he's like, man, if it wasn't a BFE, I'm like, bro, I got dudes still driving home. I don't want to hear it. Shut up with that. That's the dumbest shit ever. It's far. Well, anything worth doing is far or hard or whatever. Come on, man. But no, we were super appreciative of everybody who drove far. Like Jonathan Morgan from the beaches of Capistrano or Florida, and then John Mears from Canada, or Michigan. Dude,
literally awesome. No excuses.
No excuses, man.
No excuses.
No excuses. So let's get into the good stuff. What did you guys think about the tailgate throwdown? I want to see comments. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Did you have fun? I know everybody had fun, but after you had some time to drive home and eat snacks, feeling like you've been hit by a brick shit house, is there things that you thought about, like, man, it would have been better if, or man, I sure had fun and I wish other people would do this? We want to hear about it, so chime in.
Did we put a link where if anybody wanted to jump in here today, they could? Is that available?
That's what I'm about to do. So I got one link going out. Let me go in, y'all. Let me go in, y'all. Holding breeze. Hang on. There we go.
Bradley, are you really ready? I mean, you told us you were ready 2 times in a row, and you really wasn't ready.
Man, did you
That
just
was low, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
Did you just bust Bradley's balls? Dang it. Man, Eric, glad to hear it, dude. I was glad to see you guys. Shea Carton in the house. What's going on? I got to get in here. Murdine, what's happening?
I agree with. I would like to. I wish you hadn't lost your voice. I wish you could have been on the mic a little bit more.
Oh, me? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it says in the comments. I agree with that.
Well, and let me say, let's go ahead and talk about that too. So, there was good, bad, and different on that situation, and I want to apologize to anybody that might have been offended by my boy Chad. He typically doesn't announce the no prep situations or kind of the smaller track stuff, and he's more of a NHRA, IHRA guy. He is a professional announcer. I told him that you don't have to be so professional. You cut loose, enjoy yourself. And I mean, he might have cut a little too loose. And for that, I apologize. There were some people that loved it, some people that didn't. I really I love announcing, and I have a lot of investment in all of you guys and girls that come and race with us. And so when I lost my voice, it was bad, and I had to ask Chad to do something that he was not intending to do. He was going to help me out a little bit with doing some grudge talk, maybe double interviewing people in the lanes and stuff like that. But announcing the whole race was not in the cards for him until I laid it in his lap. So, and it kind of messed up the rhythm. It messed up his rhythm, messed up our rhythm, and it is what it is. But we did what we could. It just happens sometimes, and you got to make the best of it. And if you offended anybody for busting your balls on something, I do apologize. And next year I'll have a whole bag of Ricola on tap, and I'll just keep those in my mouth, and we'll be good to go.
You want to know what's crazy is I sit there and I'm reading these comments about, my wife had a good time, my family and all that. And comments that say, that's all we did was talk about it all the way home. And dude, I want everybody to know that we did the exact same thing. Me and my wife was in the cab for 7 hours on the way home. And that's all we talked about was how well it went, how great it was, how much fun it was, what we could do better next year. It was like, man, I don't know if y'all ever been on a cruise ship, but that last day of the cruise when you're waiting to get off the ship and you're just like, shit, man.
Yeah.
It's over, dude. It's over. I thought it was going to last forever.
Might as well be docked already. It's done. It's over. Zilch Schneider. Yeah. Me and Jake were talking all the way home, and he had a lot of great things to say, and man, he really had a great time. And I asked him, I said, what was your favorite part? Actually, you know what? Let's do this. He's in the back. He's one of the first ones. If you want to jump in here, we put the link in the comments. I'll keep sharing it in there.
Click the link.
Yeah, click the link and then follow the prompter, and you can come in here, and we'd like to hear from you. If you don't want to stay in the comments, you want to get on here with us, you can use your iPhone or whatever you got. And
it ain't gotta be. We're none of us are professionals.
No, but let's say, Jake had something really interesting to say to me, and I'll see if he remembers it. If he doesn't, I'll jog his memory. But here we go.
Hold on. Let me see if I can work this out here. How about that?
There you go.
What's up, Jake?
What's going on?
Hey, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Jake the Snake Tree Chopper.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Jake was the show, man. He was the show. When he won, everybody's like,
yeah. He made me pull my hamstring, and then whatever vocal cord I had left, I lost it.
I got you.
Jake, your Uncle Thomas, he wants to ask you a few questions. Ask away, Thomas.
Oh, what you put me on the spot for? What did you think about it, Bubba? What was your overall experience of Tailgate Throwdown and just the environment and as a 14-year-old kid coming out with a bunch of grumpy old dirty bearded men with their hot rods? How was that?
Oh, it was definitely a great experience. I talked to Dad about it on the way home. I was like, I haven't been to a whole lot of races where I've raced, but this race is by far my favorite. And of course, I'm a little biased, but the people, the environment, even the owner, Scott, just all around great people. And then the fact that I beat just Mopar Joe and Les, and they were just very cool about it.
Throw them out there, dog. Throw them out there.
No, but seriously, they were just a great sport, and everyone just in general. I went around the pits for about an hour on Friday and Saturday each day, just talking to people, and everyone just super kind and just willing to talk to me. So I loved
Yeah,
it.
my wife said that. She said, man, I looked around for Jake, and if he wasn't in the prime dime making a pass, he was PRing for us. He was representing the whole camp and the race and just doing the damn deal. So that was awesome. And I even got to drive the dime on the cruise for him, which was super cool, which lit fire under my ass because he let me get on it one good time out there on a straightaway. And then I was like, oh, I got to make a pass in this thing, dude. Before we leave, I am running this truck down the track. So I hadn't made a pass in 2 years. And I climbed in the dime and hit a pass. I had a blast.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I like to comment when Ryan was looking at that time slip or the times on that, he's giving Tom's a rough time. Tom's like, it's not because I don't drive doesn't mean I don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
And then he dropped the mic that he didn't have.
Dude. So there was a time slip. See, we knew there was a time slip, but we can't find it. I thought Thomas might have
it was wrote down on a piece of paper. It wasn't an official time slip.
Oh, that's what I told him. I said, I think they just gave it to us.
It was because they didn't have the time slip. It was Mark or whoever was up in the tower wrote it down and brought it down to you guys. It was on a piece of paper.
How fast was it, Jake? How fast was it?
I went 7:52.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a new personal best for that truck, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't have to call me out like that. I tried my best to PB. And I did before you had to ruin the moment.
Hey, you know why he got the PB? You know why he got the PB? He's not telling you.
You just shut up, man.
Jake, why did he get the PB?
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a passenger in.
Because he didn't have that extra weight in there. Why?
Yeah.
Hey, that dude's got more brakes. I mean, I did a burnout, and when I touched that brake, I slid like a rookie for 60 feet. Boy, Jake's like, what the?
Hey, not many people have strange brakes with power.
No, that thing will stop, buddy. He is safe. It will stop.
Yeah,
for sure.
What's up, Aaron Henry in the house, all the way from Australia? What's going on, my friend? Where's Jet Black in? He's in Australia too, right? Let's see. Tell me where you're at, Jet Black. I can't even remember.
Who, Jet Black? Australia.
Yeah, he's Australia. Yeah, we got two
Australia.
What's happening? Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Right there. Thompson had my ass.
Y'all just let me have my speech. I'm trying to steal it from this kid.
Hey, we got another guy. We got another guy in here. Now we have a guy in here that is a newbie. Okay, he's a first timer. I'm going to bring him in here. He doesn't have his camera on though. Let's see. He's trying to hide his identity, but it's okay. I'm going to expose him in a second. There we go. Well, oh God, Thomas, how do we do this?
Let me work on it. Give me a second. You surprised me with the. Oh God, there ain't no telling what's going to happen. That's about as best I can get right now, guys.
Oh, what happened? Go back to stock settings.
I'd have to set up a whole thing.
Oh, do you?
Oh, hold on a second. You didn't tell me you was going to bring on these people.
Yeah. We're going crazy.
Well, you said it at the beginning, Thomas. Come on.
Huh?
Come on. It's a free for all. So while Thomas is figuring that out, this is Matthew. Matthew, I met him a few years ago at a little car meet in Denton, and he got himself a F-150 that's stockish, and he wanted to come out. And I told him about the throwdown. He was like, "Dude, it sounds pretty fun. I might come." And I'm like, "Dude, you don't need to might come. You just need to come to it and experience it and have a blast." And Anyway, Matthew, tell us what you think about it.
It was terrible, man. I'm just kidding. Dude, it was amazing. It was the best time I've ever had. I got out there and, showed up with a truck I've never had on a timed event before. Had no clue what it was going to do. There was one other 4x4 there that could have run the race, turned around, and gone back in the time it took me to get down the track. So I gave the Pure Street a try in 2-wheel drive, and didn't quite bring the tires for 2-wheel drive. So I spent the whole night chasing traction and never quite found it, but got real lucky on the 8.0 index. Had one guy who saw me flub the launch and thought I wasn't coming, so he hit the brakes early, and I picked up a lot of steam on the back half. Got around him at like inches to spare. Second guy was just having way too much fun with his truck finally running right and forgot to let out at the end, so he broke out. So I made it all the way to third round at my first event. It was pretty exciting. I got to run laps. I took Jake out once. We won't talk about the other 2 races. But
we got in-car put together race.
Hey, I will say this, Jake. When you ran your PB, I ran my PB, so I call it a victory for both of us.
Hey, let's check that out right now.
I'd love to check that out. Okay.
Here's some in-car footage from the F-150.
Double bulb, get on the tree.
Oh yeah!
Damn it! That boy is fast.
Yeah, he is.
I get a little passionate in the car. I don't like losing.
I love it.
But that kid, I tell you, he's gonna be something else. Not to put ego in his head, but it's already there.
It's too late. Too late.
When I went to leave and I shook his hand and said, "Good racing, yeah, having fun," he goes, "Hey, 2-1," and walked away from me.
Oh,
I did do that. I did do that.
Yeah.
Well, so now look, now you've got something to build off of. We've got some time. I'm not going to say how much time, but we have some time before the next tailgate throwdown. And that gives you time to get faster and you time to get faster and for you guys to come back and converge and see who gets to topple the other one next time.
Well, all I know is your son's going to make me spend a lot of money here real soon. And that's, I appreciate that. Thanks.
and keep up the in-car commentary. I love that. Talking yourself down the tree. I mean,
my wife is in the passenger seat, and she's been on a track, but it was about 18 years ago.
Okay.
So, and she's going to run Powder Puff next year. So I was trying to teach her how to do it.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to tell me that. You could just said, "Yeah, that's how I did it," because I thought it was awesome. Just because repetition.
Well, I mean, I do always talk to my camera because shameless plug here. I do have my own YouTube channel, which has been dormant for about a year, but we're coming back hard with coverage from this.
Hey,
yeah.
If
mine's been dormant for about 6 months. So
yeah. He's been hiatus. I've been hiatus on mine because I'm on this guy's over on the other side of you.
Yeah.
That guy. But Rum Builder is the YouTube channel, and if you like all kinds of shit car related, like if you like rally, he does rally stuff with his the 95, 94 GT Mustang, and he's got it painted Gulfstream colors. It's cool, man. So definitely go over there and check him out and follow him. And he does good stuff. He actually does funny skits too that I used to crack up at. Cool. I kind of miss. I hope he brings them back. Just like this guy. This guy up here. Him. Yeah. He used to have a Stumpy character he'd use from time to time. That always cracked me up. I always like that when people get outside the box. So
well, I want to throw something in there for you guys before I have to go here in a minute, because I'm actually, if you look here, I'm at my daughter's college volleyball game, and we're waiting for them to come out of the locker room. So soccer practice is not an excuse for a late start. I'm here, when you called me, no matter where I am. So you should have been, I should have been hearing, whistles blowing and stuff like that.
He shouldn't have to wait on you is what he's saying.
But anyway,
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that, because I could throw somebody else under the bus on the time frame thing. So, but I'm not going to be that. I'm not going to be that guy.
I brought two guys and their wives with me and my wife. The blue extended cab supercharged Chevy truck, and the satin black extended cab NA truck. And the guy in the Richard, the guy in the black truck, this was his first real race ever. And he had opponents that were lining up against him, and their crew was helping him get staged and giving him tips on how to hit the light and everything. And that was really impressive. You know, you're racing a guy for elimination and you're helping him. That was really cool. He fell in love with it. He's already bought a supercharger. He'll be back next year with a lot more power.
Hey,
but both guys' wives have never been to a race ever, and they want to run Powder Puff next year.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you guys ran a show. It brought obviously, you know, we build these cars to attract other men. We just don't tell people about it. Because the women don't actually like them normally. But your event, it brought the ladies, man, and they really, really liked it. And they were asking questions. They were up there watching when we weren't racing. If they heard something they didn't understand, they came out and asked about it. And they were looking at time slips. They were just all the way in it. And, you know, making friends, and just, it blew me away. I've been to races before, but never a race that had this atmosphere. So kudos to you guys. You guys put on a heck of a show.
Man, appreciate that, dude.
Awesome.
Appreciate that, dude.
That's
appreciate you coming, dude.
I'm going to bounce off. My kid just came out. I want to go say hi to her. She doesn't live with me anymore, and this is the only time I get to see her.
Hey, thank you so much for coming, bro. Tell your wife I said hey, and you got work to do.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Going to go spend some money. I'll talk to you guys later. Screw you, Jake.
Dude, so freaking cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Matt's a really good dude, and he took it like a champ. Hey, let's do something real quick. Appreciate Matt hopping on. Anybody else wants to get in here, type it in the comments. I'll put the link back in there. We like to hear from you guys. Jake, any words of wisdom that you would like to bestow upon anyone in the chat before you have to go get bath and get ready for bed?
If anyone wants to grudge race me next year, all I'm going to say is you better come a little more prepared than this year.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
All I'm gonna say.
Okay. I guess I got two targets.
Yeah.
What's that, Jake?
Those are my words of wisdom for tonight.
Hey, bet that. You
From
heard it from
such
the
a
kid. Hey, you heard it from the kid. He said he gave you the easy streak this time. Next time you ain't getting so lucky, so you better get your running shoes on.
You know, I was like maybe 5 minutes ago or so, and when Matt was talking about him, it's like I was wanting to say, you know, all the comments I heard about Jake is how humble he is, how such a good sport he is.
Send him to bed before his head gets too big.
Yeah, because now we're hearing the stories of how he really is.
Oh, look at that.
He's down there. He's not just chopping them down on the track. He's chopping them down in the pits.
He's big in them.
Look, his father used to be referred to as the mouth in the South in the streets. So, yeah, I mean, it's in his genetics. He means well. He is the nicest person in the world. He'll give you the shirt off his back, but when he puts a helmet on, he is not your friend. Don't let him fool you.
All business.
Shay Carden, my buddy Shay said, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Oh,
the racing bug bit him hard, and I want to say that, you know, we just had a guy on here that was his first event ever. My buddy Shay, that was his first event ever. Last year was my first ever event that actually drag race for competition. So it'd be nice to see some people chime in if it was your first event, first ever actually running in competition, and your experience with that, because that's what grows this sport. That's what keeps people coming back. You know, the story we just heard, you know, and then Jake's story, you know, he's just now getting into it. Yeah. And it's awesome to watch somebody like Jake and some of these guys, it's the first time they've ever been at a track at an event and having so much fun and loving the environment that is there.
Shay, awesome guy, man. I really enjoyed him.
Yeah.
And man, what a hell of a drag race between him and Jake. It was awesome.
Yeah. That was awesome.
It was what's that, Jake?
He made me break my gas pedal off.
Yeah, he made him break his gas pedal off. He did. Broke his gas pedal.
All right, Shay.
All
right, Shay. Don't let Shay's head get too big.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to deal with him till the next one.
Corey's over here. Said, better come more prepared for that square body, Jake. Well, I'll tell you what, y'all better talk Daddy into putting some horsepower in it, because next year I'm gonna let Jake run solo. He's gonna be about 250 pounds lighter. I don't know.
Yeah. Corey needs to watch it in Daddy's truck, because he's putting targets on it. Daddy may not be happy with it, but
I offered the Black Widow to dozens of women.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, man. I read that. I was like, what? That's funny.
Oh man, that's funny.
No love.
With a welder washer on it. That's what Jake said.
We may have to bring my wife's truck down, her Ram, so she can have her truck and powder puff.
Yeah,
and I think that would be great too.
Let's see, what is this? I got Jake's shotgun seat next to you. There you go. Let's see. Just put a little toot in it. Scott Pickney. It's a little. Let her go. Oh, for real. Thomas, you want to go hit the page? There's a lot of great stuff on the page today. I know some of you have probably seen it, some of you haven't. Kevin, we had
say bye to Jake.
Huh? Oh yeah, Jake, get your ass in the star, boy.
We'll see you later, bud. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll see y'all later.
See you, Jake.
My champ.
Right.
Hey, Kevin Tolliver. How many trucks made it? So we had, I believe the final count was 77 in competition. We had 82 total over the 2 days. We about doubled, just about doubled.
That is awesome.
So I saw in the comments, we did smack the Moonshiner up, and Backyard Built's truck got smacked up, and Clay Smith's truck got smacked up. 3 trucks went down this weekend.
Well, and Freak Show he was almost.
He went off the other end. He could have been bad too. He was rolling actually.
Yeah, he cut the tire down pretty good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's part of that deal.
Let's see. Brad Rector said that Jake and him locked in a grudge race. I'm gonna do a cam swap on that truck, and I'd like to see that race. I think that'd be a pretty damn good race.
I would like to shout out this Casey, man. Did she catch the moment on these pictures or what, man? Like,
she is awesome on that camera. She came in clutch for us last year. Ryan and I talked about it kind of behind the scenes, like after the fact, because when she showed up, had her camera, she was there taking pictures. I told Ryan, I said, man, why we should have had someone there to do that, but she stepped up and captured those moments for last year. Since she was here again this year, we had several others there with cameras. But, Casey was the OG, and she's done an awesome job.
She knocked it out of the park. Jake brought all his equipment, but he was too wrapped up in racing and just didn't have he was like, man, I should have taken more photos, but man, Casey did such a great job. And this is the thing I'm going to say, Casey, if you're watching, I got something special for you. I'll be getting with you soon.
I actually sent her a message today too.
Yeah. So
I did too, but it wasn't for those purposes. It was for personal things that will be divulged later on the Facebook page to keep things interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Some more stick shift sideshow stuff.
Okay. Awesome.
He was in the comments, so there you go. Yeah. So
there you
go. No, thank you. You really you have to have a special eye for things like that. Robert, you got a great eye for it too, man. You made a great video for us.
I started to play that earlier. That was a great video.
Yeah. And everybody that did some type of media coverage and put out videos, man, we just appreciate it, because I don't know if you noticed today, but today was all about Tailgate Throwdown all over freaking Facebook, which is awesome.
My Facebook feed, I kept clicking. I thought, well, crap, am I just on our group page? No, I was just on my feed, and my feed was completely taken over by the Tailgate Throwdown. And that's awesome, guys.
Too. There's we blew the internet up on this deal, man.
Yes, and we appreciate that because that does a lot for this event.
Yeah,
and it's getting it out there. That the algorithm is probably loving it. It's doing great. And we had some other, we had 660 there doing some media coverage for us. They posted a lot of awesome videos already of that, and it's been awesome seeing that today. I showed my guys at work, man, look at this, and even guys I didn't show anything to, they're coming up to me and saying, man, we got to see some videos of your deal, and that was really cool. So,
Brad said I'll be on the bottle next season, but I'll run NA. Well, you never know. Jake may have advanced to having a little on there too. So we might make it interesting. A little toot.
Yeah. And I don't know if anybody's seen my comment about Corey Fleming and his dad's truck, but my wife's seen the comment. She got a little concerned. She goes, so what exactly are you going to be doing to Squeaky? And I'm like, well, just the things I was wanting to do last year or last winter that I didn't get to do. And I had to ask her, I said, are you worried about how much money I'm going to be spending just to hunt this truck down? She goes, well, just don't charge anything on the Summit card. All right.
Thank you, E's and B's. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you see Aaron Henry, he said, hey, it's all over his feed down there in the extreme south in Australia. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Jason Shed, man, I don't know. They almost look the same. You raced out street full size. Yeah.
Jason's truck was popping a little bit this weekend, but I still enjoyed watching it. I'm so thankful they came, man. So thankful.
Dude. Yeah. Me and him talked after the event. We talked between the fence and my camper, and he was really close to selling that truck. He's been fighting problems with it, and we had a good conversation, and I just told him how important they are to this race. That truck is to this race. That truck is it's a it's a one-off, dude. And every time it's in photographs or in videos, it just it is an awesome piece of machinery, and they are great people. So I hope they don't ever sell a damn thing. I hope they get all the bugs worked out of it. And if they don't get the bugs worked out of it, you call us. We'll get somebody to help you get the bugs worked out of it. Keep that damn thing here and at the Tailgate Throwdown.
Yeah, because if we learned anything, this is a community. This isn't just an event. This isn't a community. It's together year round. So, guys, it's awesome,
dude. Rick Dryden. Okay, the live view was a fantastic idea. We posted on a short box page just before the race started. A bunch of people from man. Thank you so much for that, Rick. And I want to say something. I didn't realize you guys had a YouTube channel. Me and Jake watched your videos last night. Holy crap, dude! You guys have some really good videos. The videography work in your videos are fantastic. Like, it's great stuff, man.
What's the name of the channel?
Short Box Racing, I believe that's what Jake found it. I'm pretty sure it's Short Box Racing, right, Jake? Put it in there, Jake. Put it in the comments.
Jake's supposed to be in the shower.
We got home and got in there, and we were looking it over, and I learned more about you. I learned more about what you guys do, and they do a huge race up there for cancer awareness. And I was really I touched by a small child that had cancer a few years back, and me and Jake spent a lot of time. We didn't know him very well, but we met him. There was a big cruise for the kid. He was turning 6, and we had something like 1,100 cars show up to do a drive by his house. It took 5.5 hours to get all the cars, trucks, and fire trucks past his house. We made a video about it. I met his dad. Unfortunately, he passed away, but we used to go and support every event they did. And now they've kind of moved further away from where we are, so it's been kind of harder. But I really love what you guys do for that, and I cannot express that enough. And my dad's going through cancer right now, and my mom is going through cancer right now, and it's a vicious thing. And anyway, anybody who does what they need to, who does what they can to help with that is awesome in my book. And kudos.
You want to know something that I noticed a lot in a lot of these pictures? If you look and you pay attention in the back, the tailgate throwdown, you're going to find somebody shaking hands or hugging.
Yeah.
I shit you not. That's the type of community we have gotten.
Yep.
We have built. It's something going on in the background. If you look and you're just like, man, these people are having an amazing time.
And that's another thing. I'm gonna caveat. I'm gonna spin off that for a second. So, that what I love about this deal, and I've had people come up and say the same thing to me over the last couple of days, or text me or something. And thanks, Ease and Bees. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you. You can go to a racetrack all over. You're going to find people who have that same camaraderie. Man, they race together. They race each other a lot. There's the average Joes that are always there. But man, it's a rarity when you go to a race where you've only talked to people on the internet.
Yeah, never met them. Never met them.
Yeah, and then you show up and everybody's just like, "Hey, what's up?" It's like, I ain't never shook your hand before, but I'm over here dapping you up like I've known you for 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's, Backyard's wife brought us peach cobbler,
bro.
from what? Damn it, I can't never remember where they're from. Michigan?
Kansas.
No.
Kansas. Yeah.
Peach cobbler, and I'm not talking about just a bowl. The whole 2 Pyrexes. It was delicious,
dude. It was delicious. It was fantastic. Listen, if I wasn't like 3 more bites away from diabetes, I would have finished the whole thing. But let's face it, my legs were toast.
My wife came up to me and said, "Hey, can you go over there and get a bowl of that peach cobbler? Because they said it's for racers only." I'm like,
it was not for racers only.
So, well, that's what she thought. So I went over there. I think it's Thomas or somebody. I said, "Hey, my wife's wanting to bowl that. I'll give her my bowl." He's like, "Get her over here and get her."
What are you talking about?
She was patiently sitting on the trailer.
We could have sold it. We could have just chopped it up.
Oh man! But to go along with what Ryan is saying, and those of you that were here with us last year, and anybody that kind of knows me a little bit, I am one of those guys that was racing is not my scene. I haven't been around it a lot, and really reserved, or used to be. I've kind of gotten out of my shell because of guys like Ryan, guys like Thomas, that have kind of took me under their wing and kind of pushed me to get out there and do this kind of stuff. Yeah, I've got my own YouTube channel, but my YouTube channel, it's just me and my shop and my cameras. I don't have to deal with people personally. So that's hard for me. But going to these events, last year's Tailgate Throwdown was awesome for me because, everybody just come up, shook my hand and talked to me. And then this year, it was even better because I was even more out of my shell. I had a few comments of people saying, "Man, it's good to see you. Like, you're just more open. You're a different guy," and I appreciate that. And I this is kind of a public thing to say against that, or not against, but for Ryan, is this guy right up here has done wonders for me, and it spills over into the whole Tailgate Throwdown community. And that's what we want to keep going with this more than anything. And we want to see good competition, good racing, all that, but just the community helping each other out.
Yeah, 100%. They go, Tim Saws. I just like saying his name, man.
Yeah, and it actually, people seem more comfortable talking to me because they kind of knew last year that I wasn't real comfortable, but this year they talked to me and could tell I was more comfortable. So,
yeah, dude. I mean, guys, gals, everybody in here, like the racing was freaking hot. Okay, there was some good, tight racing, and dude, when you get good racing and you get good just good vibes. How do you top that? You know what I mean? Like, how do you top it? And somebody said to me, how did you guys build an event like this? I'm like, we didn't do shit, man. We came up with an idea. It's not any weird idea that's outside of what everybody else has, but we put it out there and you guys came to it, and we want to make you guys feel just as important as John Force or anybody else. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you are the show.
You are the show.
I think that's the key. And it's not because we knew that, but I'm kind of figuring out the key is we're trying to make it as much about, and it is about all you guys that filled the pits, filled the stands, and all you guys that come to this and just to hang out and play trucks.
Yeah.
And just have the same common interest of playing trucks. And
how freaking cool is it if you like trucks to go to a track and you walk in there and there's no trucks? I mean, no cars.
That's a lie.
Well, there was one.
We are not an all truck race no more. Tailgate Throwdown has crashed. There was an Impala out there that made a pass.
Yeah, we had a car. We had a car last year too.
Yeah, he snuck in there on us last year. Now this guy kind of swindled me though, because he said, "I got a truck I'm bringing in the morning." And he never came back. I think he was just trying to get his 15 minutes of fame. He didn't come back with no Toyota. He lied to me. Has anybody else jumped in down here?
I personally wouldn't come out there in a car around all the truck guys. You know what I mean? I would not do it personally myself.
I don't know. I'd have probably done the same thing. I'm that kind of asshole. Hey, y'all don't mind if I run my Peugeot down the track, do you? I promise you, it's real cool, man. Link is in the comments, guys. If somebody wants to grab onto it and come in here and hang out with us. Food. Let's talk about the food. Food was on point, man. Track was on point. Food was on point. Melinda is a badass behind the old glass over there, serving up meals to everybody. I hope everybody ate well. Really enjoyed it. I had a couple of chicken sandwiches. I had a bologna sandwich. Dude, it was so good. So good.
Look at this comment here and think about how many racers got helped out there, like in the pits. That was happening. You know,
so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, once the Moonshiner got put back on the trailer, it just started stripping parts. It's just keeping everything else running. It was, just go get it off the Moonshiner. Just go get it off the Moonshiner.
Yeah. I almost got my Sawzall out. It's like, hey, I've got square bite. Need some stuff.
So
how hard is it going to be to get this big block out of there, put it in squeaky, and see what that SM465 can really take. Come on, man, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's see. I was really bawling. What is this? I was literally bawling, walking away from Ryan, getting in the ring and leaving. I noticed, buddy. I noticed. I didn't want to say anything. I noticed. Jonathan Morgan, if you didn't get a chance to hang out with Jonathan Morgan, let me tell you something. Make sure you get a chance to do it next time.
Yeah.
I love that guy, man. I wish he didn't live in Florida. I'd hang out with that dude every day. He's a great guy.
We got to give this guy credit for actually showing up in his all. He ain't one of those that just call, but they actually came and brought it. And guess what? It was a fast-ass truck, but it didn't win, guys. It didn't win. And I say that because it's like all-wheel drive, like everybody's like, oh, but the track did its work, you know?
Man, those guys are awesome. And John Johns, he is a tuner. He's out of Kansas. And
I definitely didn't mean it was slow. It was not slow.
No.
By any means. Just make sure I wasn't calling him out or nothing, guys.
I'll tell you what, I told him, I said, you know what, thank you for bringing it out here because, you know, you're going to make a statement to all the other all-wheel drive trucks out there that, you know what, he wasn't scared to come run some all-wheel drive trucks. Everybody else was scared of him. That just goes to show you how slow. That just goes to show you how slow their shit really is.
What was that, Thomas?
I said that sounds like a tailgate thug to me.
It does sound like a tailgate thug to me.
I thought you said
tailgate thug straight up, doesn't he? We might have to talk about that pretty soon.
Yeah. That has a ring to it.
It does. It's fixing to grow. It's going to grow on everybody before long.
Yeah, we're going to get there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Petey.
Yes, the Scout. Golly, love the Scout, dude.
Man, yeah, Jeremy John. Sorry, man, I got your name right. Yeah, dude, Jeremy, awesome. I appreciate you guys coming out to hang out with us and bringing those hot rods out there. Really was cool to see them. And Chauncey is our heavy hitter, and he was a heavy hitting full last year, and he was a heavy hitting full again. And those are tough competitors, and it was nice to see some real good competition. Yeah. I know if that old moonshine truck would have been kissing walls the next day, man, that race against Chauncey had to check up, and the old moonshiner was getting out there. I watched a good video of that, and I just couldn't get a handle on the truck the whole weekend. It got way out of control. I just couldn't get it back. No. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. But great competition. And I hope that class grows. We get some more fast stuff in there. Love Chauncey and his dad, man.
Yeah. I hope they continue coming back as like this. I don't know if it's the right term, but the standard, the OG, him, Moonshiner, hopefully Chip Cox will come back with a gap tizer.
Oh, he'll be back.
The OG guys from the first one, and I'd love to see that.
Yes, 100%. And a little birdie told me that truck, Chauncey's truck, might be getting retired. I don't know.
Yeah,
but they're going to keep it around for this.
No, he didn't. He didn't get the win, Kevin. The Scout got the win. Yeah, Scout got the win. Yep.
Twin
turbo Coyote Scout. It was a beautiful ride. I'm talking about from front to back. The thing was perfect.
But I gotta say something. We gotta talk about something real quick before we get into some other good stuff. I got slapped with a little bit of a discrepancy. The low ET of the weekend.
So
we did low ET of the weekend, and Mark was supposed to be handling that up in the tower, and I think he came down and gave me the sheet, said the Scout got it, but I forgot I had been given a ticket on Friday. And John Mears in the S10.
Yep.
They won a 526.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So fastest ET of the weekend was actually John Mears in a 526. So I'm going to make that up to him. That little S10 made one rip. It was actually on the pass against Jake when they went back tire to him, and he went a 526.
Well, I will tell you that the guy that won the ET money, donated that money right back to the house burn fire donation.
Yeah.
So
yes,
another step of being just the baddest race in the whole wide world, guys. That's the baddest race.
Exactly. And I told John, I talked to John, he goes, I ran a 526, and I remember I showed you my ticket, and I was like, I do remember that. And then I remembered, wait a minute, I can confirm that because Jake had the same ticket because we weren't splitting tickets at that time because it was testing. And Jake had the ticket. And sure enough, it's 526.
And I had already seen it too because he's running around like, here, look at this ticket. It's 520. It's 520.
So, but what I love about John is John's like, dude, I'm not even worried about it. He knew that those guys were giving money to Kirby, and he was probably about to do the same damn thing. So if he would have got it, so
the Mears crew, they're class acts. There's some other OGs, and everybody there. I mean, if
killer
for people that may be watching this and thinking about coming, even as a spectator,
don't think
and
just do it.
Just come. Go walk around the pits, just talk to people. It's just an awesome event. Not just the racing, but just the pits, just hanging out.
Yeah.
And
but now we had some people come in, some newbies that came in, and I will say I'm going to bring it up because I wasn't too pleased with it. And I'm not going to say any names; they'll know who they are. But we have racers that don't race all the time. Some of them do a lot of street racing, not track racing. And so, somebody, had a little staging incident, and then there was a discrepancy after the fact. He went over to their trailer and kind of running the mouth and, trying to get a little puffy and physical. I found out about that after the fact. That's not going to be tolerated anymore. No. So I'm going to put that out there. You guys, racing's racing. You get a little beefy about it. That's fine, but you're not going to go run over to somebody's trailer and kind of corner them and run your mouth. It's not going to go down the throwdown. So if that ever happens again, I don't care where you're at in the standings. I don't give two shits if you are going into final round. If you treat people like that on the property when we're there, you're going to get kicked out, and I'll give you your buy-in back because I could care less. Yeah, that's not what this is about. So you can be awesome. You can do cool stuff all over the internet, do whatever you want to do, but you're not gonna treat people like that. Not while I'm there. And if I'd have known about it when it happened, we would have stopped everything, and I would have went and addressed it. So
because that's like I said, we've been trying from day one. We've been trying to build this. I've been super adamant about it because I'm not from the racing world, and I want this to be family friendly, something that a new guy could come to and feel right at home. Yeah. Like it's been expressed before, where the competitor in the other lane, their guys are coming over helping a guy that's never raced before. That's what we want. Yeah. Think about that when you're staging up, and the guy next to you makes a mistake. I've double bowled the guy before and at testing tunes, and I feel so bad. It's like it's just a testing tune. Maybe at my home track. It's like, I hope they don't get mad because I didn't mean to do that. They may be really serious about this run on their testing tune. But, just keep that in mind, guys.
Had I known, John, that happened, and I would have announced that those people were heading to the crybaby section. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. Like it will not be tolerated. Like, it's cool to come and race and have fun. That's what this is about. It's about good competition. It's not racing for 10 grand. It's not racing for 25 grand. So there shouldn't be that kind of high pressure there. That's not what it was built for. So if that's what kind of racing you like to do, that's the way you like to be, go find another race to go do it at. It won't be tolerated here. But I will say this, on the flip side of that, if you do run your mouth and then that person says, well, throw some money on it, let's do it again, don't be a pussy and walk away. Yeah. Don't be a pussy and walk away.
You can get in the crybaby section there too.
Yeah.
But
come up, let someone know what's got a mic in their hand, and we can make it a show. We can make it a show.
Listen, I would be great at it, but listen, Chad, you tell Chad something like that, boy, he will make blood boil.
Not this Chad. The other Chad. Yeah, the other Chad. That's kind of a little thing between the Chads, because at my work, I'm not that Chad. And at the track, I was not that Chad. It was always the other Chad.
Casey, I got double bulb and still won my first race. Dang!
And then the comment,
you didn't.
And then the comment under it. The comment under it is the guy that double bulbed her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So these two go hand in hand.
Yeah. I tell you what, Clifton was so much fun to be around. He's our other stick shift guy with that little S10. And, he's your nephew, Thomas, and he come over. I had so much fun with him. And I've got a little gift I'm going to send him. So I'm going to get with you, get his address. I've got something I need to send him.
He had the best time of his life.
Oh, he's great guy,
he was great to be around. I loved hanging out with him. Just it was fun to race him. Our little stick shift group was fun. Just the four of us.
Yeah.
And we had a ball. And hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the stuff we done, and helped out with the show. And
that shit's fun to watch, man. I mean, it's we sit there and clown on you shifting from whichever one takes the longest.
All right, dude. I could 60 foot. I could tree. But it's like, oh man, he just pushed all that up with that shift, dude. And I love it. I mean, that's why this truck will never be a regular 4-speed. I had so many people comment, man, you ever put a regular H pattern in? I said, it is an H pattern. I just used 2 of them. Yes, dude. There we go, Petey.
Yeah, dude. So I gotta go back up here. Rick
and don't hey Petey, don't sissy out. Put a car 4-speed in that thing. Put a man's mission in there.
Man's
mission. He likes his freaking wrist, dude. He likes his wrist, dude. So Rick Dryden, okay, they drew each other. They drove all the way from Maine and drew each other first round.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, and they were like, "Come on, guys, dude." There were like 5 dudes literally that jumped up and said, "I'll swap chips with you." I mean,
that's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm talking about.
We're here to race, not try to.
Yeah.
Look how fat. Look at how badass I am. We're here to race and have fun, man. And that was great, dude. I love that. I love that about our people, man. And then on the flip side of that, I put in my post today about redrawing chips. We had a couple of times where I forgot to inform my wife that a guy broke the day before. Actually, 2 guys. So there was a couple of times we had to redraw. I apologize on that because there were a couple of guys that what was his name out of Louisiana with the black S10. I can't remember his name. I'm horrible with names. I'll get it down. He was awesome. That dude from Louisiana was awesome. Him and his wife were great. And he had a buy run. He's like, I got the buy. Oh, man, we got to redraw. Now he's got to raise some money. And it happened to Criffle too. He had the buy and we had to redraw. And I apologize. It really sucks. And then John got the same chip twice when we redrew. He got the same chip twice. So it was like, okay, that worked out. But everybody that had patience, my wife and Destiny getting through that. Thank you so much. I know we had to kind of slow things down a little bit because we got it rolling a little too fast. And we had some timing that was a little off because everything got thrown off. Chad wasn't used to what was going on there and how it was going on and how I usually do it. And it just was a rhythm thing. And
we run those trucks through there, honestly, man. I mean, we cracked it off at what time and what time did we end it? I mean, that was super badass. Scott and them did a good job at the track, man. The trucks were in and out. Matter of fact, me and Ryan talked about we might, now that we know how fast we can do the trucks, we can give a little bit more cool down time in between rounds that we're more familiar with how fast we're going to be able to run. And that's if we don't have, old downs or, jumping on the wall and shit and slowing us down.
I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, he got the scout on the redraw. Dang it. Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad redraw. Apologize on that. For only having 3 lanes, we did the whole race in 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
7.5 hours. That's a good day. And you know what's funny is, I look at other races, that I'm around, and they'll have like 130 cars, whatever. They get it done in about 8 to 9 hours. So, we're pretty well on par. Have we not had a few little follies, with me handing the wrong papers back and forth and this, that, and the other because I get confused. Yeah. I want to thank Moonshiner Garage for the Hot Wheels for the kids. That was awesome. My boy loves his new toys. It's awesome. That's awesome.
We gave away a lot of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So, the cluster effing of a lot of things had to do with this guy right here. So I bear that responsibility, and I do apologize. I don't want to see that. That hurts. So somebody asked me to talk to Clay. I did talk to Clay today. Clay's okay. He's just sore. He's still processing everything. And, but he said this is the greatest group of people he's ever raced with. And he doesn't know what he's going to do right now, but I did talk to him. He is okay. And for those of you who don't know Clay, man,
that
is a great man. That is a great man. And I think a lot of people saw it when he got on the speaker just to comment on what had went down. And he's just a good human being. And so is Patrick, man. Great human being. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows, it's all about your safety. And if you're okay, live to fight another day, the truck can always be fixed, and if it can't be fixed, it can be replaced. As sad or painful as that may be financially, if you want it enough, you could do it. The one thing you can't replace is your life or your limbs. So, glad everybody was safe. Now let's talk about something else. Let's switch gears for a second while we're looking at these awesome videos in the background here of the cruise. That was a little too short. We'll talk about that too. Cruise short, guys. Cruise was short.
It was fun.
We'll rectify that.
On the cruise, dude.
Yeah, we'll rectify that next year.
That's actually the first time I ever done that. I was happy when Jake let me drive the dime on the cruise. It was fun.
After the last truck went out and you guys were gone, I'm like, why didn't I thought I should just jumped into cruise. Screw it. It just got in there and just cruised.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Backyard's not playing around. He'll have his truck.
Yeah.
Oh man, those trophies were amazing, dude.
Hey, you should see where
thanks, buddy. I just got through reading it. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Jake's got a little. He took all of his trophies and moved them all to the side part of the sea of trophies, and then put it right in the middle over his bed. He's like,
so I can't appreciate enough, guys, the comments, personal comments, you guys talking to me while we're there at the track. All the comments and stuff about the trophies. I really, really appreciate that. Because I got told by someone that won a trophy last year that their trophy meant so much to them that they put it on a shelf above their bed. That way when they're laying in their bed, they can sit there and just look up at it. And that's cool. So thank you.
See Chip's comment?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I got mine.
Yeah. Hey, Tom's trying to play it cool. Come on, Thomas.
I lost my stomach. I ain't gonna lie.
How bad was he screaming?
When that thing took off, my stomach just left my body. It did. It's like when you go over a big hill and it drops off. That's what it was like.
Dang, I think. Did he just say that the squeaky hits harder than the moonshiner out of the hole? Is that what he said?
I said it was different. You know what I mean? It was a different kind. If you ain't got the wheel in your hand, everything's
that is true, but I think Chip actually said something similar to me last year. He's like, "Well, I might put words into Chip's mouth, and I don't want to embarrass him because squeaky hits harder off the line than gap ties or anything. I don't want to insinuate that, but."
What was that? What did Petey say? I missed it. There it is. What did he say? First cruise, I was grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Basically very bad. Yeah, dude, cruises are awesome. And I kind of put that off on Scott, and just because I don't know the area, and I know some guys' trucks are real low, and I didn't want to get you guys down a road that was like beating your oil pan to death.
Hey, but let me tell you something, man. On the cruise, Scott had it planned out well. We didn't stop at stop signs or nothing. There was cars there with the hazard lights on. We just rolled on through. It was like a parade.
Yeah.
So, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. The thing with the cruise is sometimes you want it to be a little more challenging. You want to get on the highway a little bit and then get off, kind of get back on. And, but it worked well. It worked well for what we were trying to do. It was really more of a formality than it is anything.
But did the premises get quiet when all the street trucks left?
Oh,
I bet it was quiet. I thought about that when we were on the cruise. I was like, I bet it got changed the atmosphere when all them trucks left.
It did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That may or may not have been the guy I was talking about when I told my story about that. But
yeah,
that was cool. And the grin on Stuart's face when he was telling me that. This is a year later. He still that's like I probably couldn't have punched him hard enough to get that grin off his face. So,
man,
that means a lot to me, guys, because I can't say I just toil over these trophies and spend hours and hours. I mean, literally this year I slammed them together because I dropped the ball and time got away from me, and I'm slamming them together. But I do put a lot of thought into them, and it means a lot to me to be able to do that for you guys, and you guys appreciate them. So, and while we're at it. Thank you very much for everybody that donated parts for next year's trophies.
Yeah.
Or the next races trophies, because that means a lot to me. because my stockpile is running low.
Yeah.
And if anybody else out there has some junk parts, some cool stuff that you think might look good in a trophy, message me, and I'll get you an address or something. You can ship them to me. I'd appreciate that because that's kind of my part to give to this event because I don't know much about the racing as far as the Ryan bounces ideas off of me as far as the rules and stuff, but I don't know much about it. But this is a big thing I have to offer, so I appreciate it, guys.
John Mears has a request.
Craziest SOB trophy.
Hey. Hey.
We've had a lot of suggestions for other trophies, like the worst carnage, but that can be kind of touchy. Are you talking like blowing a motor or smashing it into the wall, or not trying to step on anybody's toes or point fingers or anything like that? It's just the carnage thing that can be tough because you could have a really bad wreck and it could be a bad deal, and I don't want to celebrate that too much.
Yeah, there you go. Look, you got some people got some parts for you.
Yeah. Just get a hold of me on Facebook, message me, and
Oh shit!
Well, I tell you what, donate the whole engine because I was looking through some of the parts, and I'm the kind of guys like I'm looking through these parts like, I might be able to knock the rust off this roller cam and use it.
Yeah. Hey,
there's
Fred W. Salmon said get with him too. He's got some stuff. And John Mears is always down the track. Yeah, I don't know if everybody caught it or not, but John Mears went for a ride.
Yes,
the big end of the track.
Yes,
I've seen that.
He was on a pass, and
my heart was like dead stop for a second until he straightened it out and was good.
John's a wheel man, dude. He's a wheel man.
He'll drive it.
Hey, spring a fall race next year. Okay.
Yeah, Fred Salmons, message me because by the time we get done with all this, I'll forget, and then so message me on Facebook. If it don't go through, message Ryan. That'll be the better way because if you leave it up to me to remember, it might not happen.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So about the spring and the fall race. I don't want to talk about the spring right now. Okay.
No.
We do not have good luck in the spring, but somebody said earlier, don't make us wait another year. Well, we'll see. We got some stuff we got to work on. We want to tidy some stuff up, and me and Thomas have been brainstorming about some stuff, and like I said, guys, we're going to PRI. We're going to be going to PRI in December. And hopefully we can make some relationships with some people that can help us make it happen. Yeah, it costs a lot of money to put on a race like this. And doing it twice in a year without a lot of help would be kind of tough. Because, we're just, we just bust our butts like everybody else. We're all living at the edge of our means. So, if we get some backing to help us out, then we will definitely love to do more than one. That's for sure. So, if you know somebody that has a company that's interested in sponsoring, we need some good backing because, we had decent backing this year, but there was a lot of expense that was shelled out of pocket that really stretched us thin. And, and that's part of it. It's fine, but the reality of it is that, to do these things, it does cost an obscene amount of money. So we've got
with that being said, what we had to do was we had to get out there and prove ourselves. And because of everybody in the comments and the people that actually brought their shit out there now, since y'all have showed that there's interest in this game.
Yeah.
Now we have weight, we have leverage we can put on the desk to people and be like, hey, we have the group. We're not trying to build it. We have it. Do you want to get on board with it? It might give us some leverage to work with.
And I
then that's going to allow us to grow even faster. The more trucks we get, the more we can talk about it, you know. So
yeah.
really
And I believe the community that we've already built, that they could actually put eyes on the community that we've built, will speak volumes for them. Say, yes, we want to be a part of this too.
No, 100%. Yeah. And Kevin, absolutely, dude. Get with me and shoot me your phone number. I might already have it, but shoot it to me again. And yeah, let's definitely do that because, I think it's worthwhile. I've wanted to go to PRI for the last 6 or 7 years, and I think what we've got going here, I need to try to get it in front of other people because this, if we could take this and turn this into a series, that's our goal. That's what I would love to do. That's what Thomas would love to do. I know Chad would love to do it. And have it finish at Newport, and that be the Super Bowl of the Tailgate Throwdown. That's what we would like to do. And it may take a couple of years to get to that point. I wanted to get 2 under our belt this year. And that's what we were gunning for. The spring kicked us in the ass. So if we do a spring event, it can't be in Arkansas because we can't take that risk again. It's got to be somewhere else. And we've got to find a home for it in the spring. We already have a home for it in the fall, but we need a home for it in spring. And we've got to figure that out. So it's going to be somewhere logistically where it's going to be realistically somewhere that we know the weather really well. So we're looking at Texas or maybe somewhere in 100% E's B's. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, 100%. And I really think if we can pull it off again next year, I think it will do that. Which that's, if we have to wait, it may take us a year, to get everything back in order to get it done again in October. And I think it will definitely grow because it did this year. It almost doubled in size, and that's with a reset date. I want you guys to think about that. Like, we had to reset the date, and we still almost doubled. I mean, we were like 8 trucks, 10 trucks, maybe 10 trucks away from doubling what we did last year. And that's amazing. And it's all because of you guys pushing through your own perseverance and through your own struggles, getting the trucks. I know 2 or 3 guys put 2 or 3 motors in their truck this year just to try to keep it alive. And they were like, I'm done. I'm putting it in the trailer. I'm locking it in the box. I'm not getting it out. I'm not touching it. And that's dedication. And we are appreciative of your dedication to us. And
absolutely.
We hope that you feel that when you're racing with us, and we are extremely dedicated to you guys. Because I've said it 100 times this past weekend, this is nothing but an idea without all of you. And it could have easily been flushed down the toilet with the toilet paper when we were done shitting that day. And it wasn't. And
that's, I'm going to say right now, that's because of this guy right here, right above me. We had an idea, but Ryan Wing took this idea, and Ryan Wing has ran with it, and he's not letting anything take him down.
Nope.
Making this dream come true. So we're not going anywhere, guys, and we're just going to keep making this thing better and better for you guys, because you guys keep making it. Yeah, and that guy above you,
this guy took my knob, and I was at 9, I was 8.5. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of riding there, and he was like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Thomas." And then he did a new launch, and he turned it to 11. And this is why the trio works so well. I mean, we chatted the other night. Chad's the concrete, and our wives are the anchors. And me and Thomas are the ones that are up top, just flailing about the wind, trying to do what we can.
Tom's fixing to twist the knob off this thing.
Yeah.
We're going to twist the knob off and lose it.
Yeah. Hey, I want to share something with y'all real quick, and I'm trying not to make it too weird, but man, this is something that I think about when I think about Chad and Ryan. And this goes back to a couple years ago when I mean, I'm still nobody, but I was really nobody then. Nobody knew who the hell I was. But you know what? E's and B's podcast in the comments right now. That guy reached out to me. He did a little podcast about me, and it was the first time I had ever gotten any type of a knowledge from anybody in the whole freaking world, so it was a big deal to me, right? But me and my wife were talking about this on the way back from Tailgate Throwdown. And I said, I always go back to that day, E's and B's, and I was gonna get him. I would like to rewatch that podcast, because in that podcast I remember him asking me, well, Thomas, I mean, what's the end game? What do you see Moonshiner Garage? I mean, what do you think? And I was like, I'm cocky as shit. I'm like, shit, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be asked to be at the track. And when we get to the track, I'm going to set up a camp there that's lit up, and it's a straight up freaking party for everybody there. And we're going to cook, and we're going to mingle, and we're going to race, and we're going to have the best time. And that's what we're going to do. So when I look back at that now, I think about that when y'all asked me to come on board. It was that time that I had said to E's and B's, one day I'm going to get asked, come with us,
Yeah.
And I knew right then that those were my steps coming together, man. Like, holy shit. Yeah. Now I know I'm at home. I feel totally at home with with y'all. And I'm excited about where we're going. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Dude, this right here. I got 5 or 6 guys I know that saw me bring home a trophy after never running in an event in my life, ready to bring home some trucks or bring some trucks next year.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Big echo, baby. Big
echo. And guys, I hope each and every one of you, whether you came and competed and went out first round or went all the way to the finals, I hope every one of you felt important to us.
Yes.
Because that was our goal. We do not want anybody to come race with us and feel like they are not recognized or noticed for coming out and putting it on the line for us.
Yeah.
And it is forever grateful. It is not easy to do it. And I don't care what level of hot rod you got. I don't care if you got that fast international all the way down to a truck like Jake's.
I'm drag racing an SM 465 dump truck transmission, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Either way, it is not easy. It's not cheap. It's not easy. And, shit can break. Bad things can happen, like what happened to Patrick and Clay and to you, Thomas. But when the bad shit happens, like Chauncey posted up, we were all down there to help him get that thing back ready for next round. And
it wasn't like, all right, guys, what are we going to do for Chauncey? Well, what are we going to do? No. Everybody we were all just down there.
I need a wheel. He said, I need a wheel. Chad was rolling up. I was like, Chad, go get the wheels up by the front, by the giveaway wheel.
I'm trying to call you. You just told me. I don't have my phone. Call Thomas. I don't have Thomas's phone number. So I'm riding the Turtleback, and I call your phone and say how many wheels we need. And then your wife answers. Sarah's like, Ryan's don't have his phone. I was like, oh, I know that because he just told me that. I'm an idiot. So I went up there to grab 2 wheels. On the way back, Thomas has already got his wheel off his truck, off the Moonshiner. And we run back there to Chauncey's truck. We're making sure we got wheels on his truck. Patrick, his truck's on the trailer, had an incident, pulled the lug nuts off of his truck to put on Chauncey's truck with the new wheels that was in the raffle. So he could take the freak show down the track.
Yeah, I mean,
bring it, Petey. Come on, Petey.
Yeah.
Come on, Petey.
Man.
Stick shifts to the front.
Dude, but back to Chauncey, man. First time I met Chauncey, I thought, oh man, he's a. We got
Thomas, what'd you do?
What happened?
You got an echo. You touched something.
I ain't done nothing.
Your thing did the thing again. Whatever that thing did, it did it again.
It's gone.
There, it's gone.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good job, Thomas.
Yeah, nice. Dude, you attacked that like nobody's business. Like a tiger.
Took care of it. Handled it.
was like a panther. You just pounced on it, and that was nice. So John Mears, if nobody noticed, John Mears got a buy run, and he pulls up there, and he gets out of the truck, and I turn around, and Jake's like walking to the truck, getting in. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I was like, what is Jake about to do? And he gets in there, he goes, you care if he makes my buy run? And I'm like, I don't care. But then I was like, wait a minute, like make a pass? Because and then I looked at Jake, and Jake's like, it's good. I'm good. I'm like, all right, okay, go. That was pretty intense. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he was pumped. He was pumped, John. That was cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I got blown away by everyone that helped me. Tears, and I got big man. Patrick.
Yeah.
That's
just what the Tailgate Throwdown is about.
Yeah.
I love it. I appreciate every one of you guys that show up and make this thing happen for us.
Yeah. That's 100%, night buddy. Jake says good night, everybody. He says he's going to go rest his right foot. His right foot's been killing him all day, and he says probably because he broke that pedal off. He's having to reach down for it pretty hard. So he said he'll get it fixed up, and he said I from what I understand, when he was looking at it, he was checking it out, pulling that pedal all the way off. Turned out he didn't have full throttle, so we bent that rod in such a way when he mashes it down, he'll be able to give you all the beans next time.
Next time. So, if I might have a minute to get a little cheesy on some people like Thomas did, and Thomas, don't worry about getting cheesy because I'm not afraid to do it. But you was talking about your kind of your dreams back when you got started with the YouTube thing. And, one of my things was, getting started with Squeaky. This truck was never meant to be in an event. It was just to be a little parody of my dream as a little kid having a race truck. Well, anyways, several years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I was getting started on this truck. I was on YouTube. I found Moonshiner Garage, another badass big block nitrous step side down in Texas. I'm in Southern Missouri. And I run across this channel. I see Moonshiner Garage. Dude was cool. He's building the big block. And like, man, how cool would it have been? My mindset was, how cool would it be if someday a dream that YouTube would bring us together where we could, take these trucks down the track together, or at least have these trucks at the same track together. Well, we've had these trucks together at the same track.
Missed it again.
3 times. We was at XRP together, buddy.
Yes.
We was at XRP together. And then this year, I told Tom, said we've got to do it.
Oh, I was set on it.
We were dead set on it. And Thomas is like, I forgot my canopy, which it's probably better because it's worn out. It don't need to be there. Thomas set up his double canopy so Moonshiner and Squeaky could be under the same canopy. And I don't know how much you don't know how much that meant to me. And I was taking pictures. I got to take pictures of this. I got to have pictures of those 2 trucks at least under the canopy. And when the time is right, we're going to run those trucks down the track together, just for exhibition, just to have that moment for me. And of course, things happen. We didn't get the track time again. So Thomas,
First off the trailer, the next Tailgate Throwdown.
Yes,
Thomas.
Moonshiner's got to be rebuilt. Moonshiner's got to be rebuilt. He's got to come back to Tailgate Throwdown. Because Squeaky's going to run his ass this time.
Hey, the plans are already in motion.
Let me just say on that right there. We talk about this group of guys, man. The Moonshiner already has a new front clip. She's ready to go. She's on the lift right here behind me. I've already picked it up. I've already looked at it from the front to the back. There's nothing on that truck I can't fix. It's not hurt that bad. My biggest deal is right now, and I'm going to throw this out there while everybody's on here, is, man, I was done when I put the axles in that truck and I left it 5 on 5. So I'm hard up for some 5-on-5, wheels for the back of it. I know the wheels on the back of the truck look kind of cheap, but they were actually Bogarts, and they were super, super light. And they were 12 inches wide, 15-inch rim. So it destroyed that one. I got to get new rims on the back and a new rack and pinion, and everything else on it I pretty much have already now. So since we've got home, like one of the racers yelled out to me and said, "Hey, I've got a whole front clip. Sent me the pictures. It's already apart. It's ready to go." So Moonshiner will be back, no doubt.
Good.
I think I'm in a race right now, and it's to beat Backyard, see which one of us can get it back together.
There you go.
Hey,
it's always competition with me.
Patrick's called out Jake for the next one. And
I think Jake has got a target.
Yeah.
And it's a good target. It's a good target, guys.
100%.
It's a good target. And that boy, I'm proud of him as a whatever kind of surrogate dad, whatever you're gonna call me, because that boy's, since I've met Ryan, met his family's awesome. They've taken me into their house and my wife a couple times, and Jake is always, he's just an awesome kid, and that speaks volumes for this guy and Mrs. Wing that have raised that boy to be what he is. Yeah, he's talking to trash, but that's part of the game. And it's awesome to see little Jake grow up and doing what he's doing. Because I know this guy right here misses that life. But now he's got the opportunity to take his son and do 10 times more than what he could have done, with life coming up. But it's awesome to see Jake grow up.
Well, what I love about this deal, and I appreciate that, I really do. A lot of people don't know how we even know each other. Let's do something real quick.
Yeah.
So we all met through YouTube. We weren't friends before. We didn't race together. It was nothing. We all come from different backgrounds. And Chad was the guy who had just a cool square body he liked. He tinkered with the square bodies. This guy was a track racer. I was a street racer. But I had a YouTube channel. I founded his YouTube channel. I built my YouTube channel. And through him, I met Thomas. And so all this was built from YouTube, essentially. You have to give it up to YouTube for something. Like YouTube doesn't pay shit.
It didn't pay us shit, but boy, do we benefit off of it on some of the stuff that comes our way, the people that come into our life. I'm telling you something.
Yes, sir.
My son never comes to the races with me. So he came to Tailgate Throwdown, and, most of y'all already know he has, his eyes totally suck. He can't see shit. And he's there. And dude, it dawned on him. He's been watching me do this for a couple years, and then he starts seeing everybody at the races had Moonshiner Garage gear on, and they were coming up there shaking my hand, just wanting to see Piston and just the whole thing. And my son, he's just like, "Oh shit, man, this is actually pretty cool." Well, I've been trying to tell you for a couple years.
Yeah.
Come on,
come on. Come on.
Well, it's like Extreme 660, and I'm so horrible with names. I met so many new people.
Yeah.
But Extreme 660. So Jake, I really thank Jake for getting them out there, because Jake commented on his videos when Jake was 11. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jake is talking to me one day when he's 11 or 12, and he's like, texting on his phone. I'm like, who are you texting? He's like, I'm commenting. I was like, commenting on who? What are you commenting? On Extreme 660's videos. And I was like, oh, I'm like, who's that? And so he's like, oh, they make these videos. And he shows me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I had no idea that they had been communicating through YouTube for a year and a half. You know what I mean? Jake had been commenting on videos. Well, he thought that he was an 18, 19-year-old kid. He tells me the story. He's like, I thought he was 18, 19 years old, and he was building cars with his dad or trucks with his dad. And he goes, then come to find out, he's 12. And he goes, I had no idea, because he was articulating himself so well in the conversation. I had no clue. And, when we met through that, and when he found out about the race, he's like, oh, crap. He saw Jake, and he's like, oh, crap, boom, boom, boom. And then here we go. Yep. And they came out to join us. So I thought that was really cool. And I thought it was super cool that Thomas's boy came out and joined us. It was so awesome having his whole family out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I like about this, and what I was going to say before I got sidetracked was that when you build a community like this, you build a nest, and as you age, as you go on, you know that you're on the shorter side of life, and your kid is coming up and he loves this stuff, and when you surround yourself with these good people, and they're all passionate about what they're doing, they all work hard to do it, and they're all swinging for the fences when they go up there, but they got that something ever happens to you, that they could continue their passion and they'd be all right. You've got those people around. I always had that fear that he loved cars and something stupid would happen to me. When my buddy Blake died, it put all these fears in my head, in drag racing that I'd never had before. And, it really got to me, and I walked away from it for a while. And I always had that fear something was going to happen and no one was going to be there to continue what I was trying to build with him. And, now he's at the age, he's cognizant enough to drive really well and talk smack, but he has a kind heart, and to know that he's surrounded with great people. If I kick the bucket tomorrow, I know he's all right.
Yeah. We've had this conversation.
That boy is.
Yeah, Ryan and I have had this conversation personally between each other, and I reassured him that Jake would be, his boys would be taken care of. And now more so than ever, because of this Tailgate Throwdown community that has grown.
Yeah, but he's gonna have a target on his back. He's gonna have a target on his back.
Oh, he's gonna have a target.
Hey,
way to go, Dad! Way to go!
Yeah.
Hey! Listen, y'all better work real hard. That's all I'm gonna say. He's got plans. Y'all better work real hard. But hey, if you need a Prime Dime T-shirt, he needs parts. So get with me.
Dad's tired of funding it.
Hey, we got Prime Dime racing gear. We got grabbing gear, photography gear left. And he didn't take no pictures, so he ain't much of a photographer. He's a great one when he can be, but he was so locked in the racing and experiencing everybody that he didn't touch the camera. But if you do need Prime Dime gear, let me know. I'll get you set up. That's all his. We invest the money. His deal is he pays us back, and then he gets the profit. So he pays us back for the shirts, pays us back for the gear, and he gets whatever the profit is. So everybody who got Prime Dime gear, we appreciate you. If you need some, get with me. And that's another thing too, guys. I want to tell you, thank you for buying shirts. Okay. You cleaned us out of shirts, which is awesome. And I'm super appreciative of that. And didn't clean us out of hats, which is wild because last year the hats went like that. We even had a guy steal a hat last year. A little old man too. I don't think that he meant to steal it, but he definitely stole it. he was seen walking around with it on throughout the deal. I think he thought that he paid for it, but he didn't. And I didn't have the heart to go over there and tell him, "Hey, dude, you didn't pay for that," because he's a little old man. So I just let him keep the hat. But anyway, we were 5 finger lifted. Hey, let's talk about how it ended. Okay, let's talk about how it ended real quick. So, let's back up. The night before it ended, so Friday night, I needed a shower, and we had a camper out there, but I was letting my wife and Destiny work in there, and I was letting my sleeping there, and my son's sleeping there. Me and Chad Reynolds took over the race trailer. We slept in there, but I needed a shower, and so
not this Chad.
Not this Chad. The other Chad. Yeah. And I didn't realize that the door is open like a clamshell. And if you've never been in a camper and you've never been huge, it's very tight in there. So I opened up one side of the camper, or the one side of the shower, and I squeezed my fat ass through there. And I thought, my God, this is not very accommodating for a large male. But I got in there and I started scrubbing, and I did the thing you don't do. I dropped the soap. Okay. Mm-mm. And when I dropped the soap, the camper was leaning just a hair. I went to go get the soap, and my legs were killing me, and I fell over backwards. Okay. And when I fell over backwards, I caught myself but not before my backside opened up the clamshell doors, and I almost went out into the toilet. About that time, I had just braced myself, but I was down there by my toes. Like I was trying to lean forward so I could stand back up and grab onto the wall. Destiny, who is a friend of ours, but she's also my boss at my day job, she walked into the bathroom because I forgot to lock the door, and there I was, bare ass in the shower. So that was embarrassing. Fast forward to the last day, I was like, all right, I need to get a shower now before I leave because I'm a 2 shower a day guy. I don't know what this has to do with racing, but let's just talk about it, okay? I'm very hygienic. I like 1 in the morning. I like to wash the day off before I go to bed. I don't like to take the day with me. I like to let it go. So I go get a shower, and my wife says, hey, the power's out because the generator ran out of gas. So I went to go get the gas cans, but the gas cans were empty. But I had gas in my generator. So I thought, all right, no problem. I'll get the gas out of that generator and put it in this generator. Why not just unplug that one and put it in there? Well, we'll get to that in a second. I siphoned some gas out of my generator into the one for the camper. I'm going to fire it back up, and when I do, I pull the string out of it. So then I was like, oh, idiot, why don't you just unplug it and move it to the other one? So I grabbed the plug, and I went over to mine, went to stick it in, and guess what? Wrong plug. So now I have siphoned gas. I got gas all over me. I have siphoned it into this one, which no longer will start because the pull cord is broken. And now I go, well, shit, I'll just get a cold shower. So I told the wife, I'm going to get a cold shower. And she goes, he's going to be here in 8 minutes to pick it up. So now I don't have time to get a shower. So I look at Chad and I said, Chad, I can't drive all the way home without a shower. It's going to be horrible.
Not this Chad.
Not this Chad, the other Chad. Anyway, he goes, bro, I got you. Don't worry. I got a whole thing of dude wipes. And I was like, I don't know what a dude wipe is. I don't know if you heard of that. And he goes, dude, you just go, you just wipe yourself down. You're good. I was like, that sounds like they sold you just like baby wipes and call it dude wipes, marked it up $10, and you're really just taking a hobo bath. But whatever. So I grab my clothes and I go to the handicap bathroom, okay? Because it's large. I'm large. It's large. So I walk in there and I look around and I start to disrobe myself. There's not hardly any people left at the track, so I'm good. I'm using the dude wipes and I'm dude wiping. Okay, I'm getting cleaned up. And right about the time that I go to put my drawers on, like I've got 1 foot in, I'm fixing to put the other foot in.
I think our viewer count's going way down right now.
That's okay. One of the new guys in the Tailgate Throwdown, I guess, decided he needed to use the restroom. And I guess I forgot to lock the door again. And he opens the door.
Oh, my gosh.
And there I am, bare-assed again. So, you know, and instead of going, oh, shoot, and just staying with my back turned, no, I turned around to grab the door. And so, yeah, man, I just want to apologize publicly to anybody at the Tailgate Throwdown that saw my bare ass. I didn't mean it. It wasn't meant to happen that way. But that's how it went.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was.
You owe that guy a hat, a T-shirt, and some eye drops.
Yeah, that was our buddy with the F-150. It was his friend. It was his new guy. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
He's one of them clickers from the Men in Black that like erases his memory.
But anyway, when we talk about the new dates, we're not going to talk about them yet because we don't have them yet. But we're going to go to PRI. This is what you have to look forward to. We're going to go to PRI. We're going to go see what we can do and see what we can work on over the next couple of months, get through the holidays. And somewhere in January, we should have a game plan together. So stay tuned.
And in the meantime, I'm going to take it upon me personally to teach Ryan how to use a bathroom door lock.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that.
Thomas, that's the reason I'm on the bottom. I am the roots, the foundation that keeps guys like him a little bit grounded.
Sorry. My apologies.
Poor guy.
Thomas, you got anything to add after that, man?
I don't know what to say about that. I know this. Ryan looked like hammered dog shit all the way home. He felt miserable, and then he went and ratchet strapped his brand new generator to the truck instead of the trailer, and then he bounced it down the road. And about 4 hours in, he starts pouring gas out of the back of the trailer. We pull up at some. Well, I'm not going to say it's just a bad store. And then we got the trailer in there. We got the door on. We're taking up the whole parking lot. We've got a gas can, a funnel, all the gas pouring out all over the parking lot. He's trying to get gas in his truck, but the pump is only pumping like really, really slow. Like we're getting more gas out of the generator than the pump's putting in this damn truck that he's driving. And it was just a total shit show on the way home.
Welcome to Life with Ryan.
Yeah.
Hey, and they wonder why the sheets got fucked up.
Yeah. And he's talking about, Thomas, go ahead, man. You don't have to wait on me. Like, no, I think I better wait on you.
You better wait because it's worth the show if nothing else.
Yeah.
Because you can't make some of the stuff up that Ryan goes through. So y'all keep that in mind whenever things go a little awry at our events. Remember, you got this guy that he's put images into your all's heads now that you can never forget. Just remember, this guy's running the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look, man, I'm an ideas guy, okay? Not really. Sometimes I can execute. Sometimes I miss the mark, okay? If I do execute, it's not going to be pretty, okay? It's going to be good, but it's not going to be pretty. And this is just not pretty. It just wasn't a pretty day for me. It didn't line out like it should. It wasn't.
It's not been pretty for everybody. Everybody's got the image in their brains right now.
No, so not just you then. No.
No, Dave. Dave, he is sharing the love with many more people now.
I don't want to hear it. Dave's ass is hanging out all the time. Listen. Hey, and I don't know if you noticed or not, but he didn't come to the tailgate throwdown. You know why?
We missed him too.
You know why? Because his truck is slow as.
Oh, damn.
He's mad at me right now. He's like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah. We were all thinking it.
No, he had prior engagements. He would have showed up. He would have showed up prepared to do war.
Yeah,
that's what he does. He does.
We did miss you, Dave. I missed you, Dave.
Everybody missed you, Dave. Everybody missed you, Dave.
They're talking about that Mexican food in the comments. Let me tell you something. I ate 27 Tums on the way home. That Mexican baked potato that we stopped at, it was delicious, but it killed me. It was either that or the moonshine Jason was giving me the night before. I did take a couple shots of some pretty good moonshine. I ain't gonna lie.
What? There was moonshine.
Oh,
I missed the moonshine.
Hey, when you're called the Moonshine Garage, it comes out of everybody always they have it wrapped in towels. They're like, come here.
Dude, they did.
Come on, guys.
No, I went for a ride in the faster truck. I went for a ride in the step side square body, and we do have video of that. Thomas, you got video of the
I did the ride in the 4-door. I did that. That was pretty awesome. And Chad kicked the shit out of us because the driver of the 4-door can't drive. He needs an automatic. He missed lots of gears.
You were in the truck too, Thomas?
Yeah, I was in the truck racing you. Yeah.
As you seen Squeaky, just like, you seen Tailgate pretty much the whole time.
Oh yeah. Squeaky was getting it. We missed the gear. Third was kicking his ass.
Hey, he wasn't expecting you to get it fired back up, and he loaded down the truck, and he's like, "Uh-oh.
Yeah. Don't count us out.
Oh shit! Here comes Debo. Let me get that chain."
You gonna eat that cornbread?
Yeah. Well,
badass event, guys. Badass event.
Thus concludes Tailgate Throwdown Round 2. Thus concludes the podcast live stream for a while.
Yeah.
Please continue to hang out in the page. Please continue to post, share what's going on. If you're rebuilding from this event, please keep making the Tailgate Throwdown page a part of your life, and it keeps it growing. We're gonna get busy getting work done to make 2026 even better. I'm already telling you right now, I don't care what anybody says, 2026, we will have more trucks on the property than any other truck race on the planet. That is our goal. That's what we want. We want it for you. And I know you guys are going to come through. So I want Tailgate Throwdown to be something you shoot for, not just a thing that you think you want to do. We want it to be something you shoot for. And we want it to be worth your while. So we're going to do what we can to work that for you. And just keep doing you, man. And if you need stuff, if you broke stuff or you wrecked stuff and you need something, ask it, post it. If you need to sell something off your truck or whatever to make something else happen, post it. Do what you need to do in there. That's what that truck community is built for. That's why we did it. And keep supporting it. And we appreciate each and every one of you that came out to race with us. It is right here, man, right here in the heart.
Keep the post going. Continue the call out. So I mean, let's keep that page alive, and it's going to draw more and more people in.
Dude, absolutely. Thomas, you got anything else?
Not a whole lot, other than I really enjoyed myself. And I'm going to try to get Thirsty Thursday going back again. I've been kind of slacking. We've been just doing all kinds of work behind the scenes. I want everybody to, Ryan's putting together a hell of a banger, and it's going to be coming out soon. It's a lot of good content on there, and it's really directed towards all of y'all guys and your rides, and just trying to capture the moment for everybody. So we definitely have those videos coming out soon. We're going to, if you can like them, if you can comment on them, if you can share them, that'll be great. And that's about it, man. I just really appreciate everybody's help out there that stepped it up. There's a lot of people that besides us that was doing stuff that wasn't on the clock, wasn't getting nothing out of it. They were just doing it to do it. And I mean, that one guy Andrew hung out in the pits. He was a lot of help. And I appreciate everybody that bought our merch. I mean, we sold out of all of our merch. All the Tailgate Throwdown shirts were gone. So all that stuff really, really helps us. And I want to shout out everybody that donated stuff for the raffles, man. I mean, I had a lot of stuff given to me that allowed us to create some funds to make other things happen. And wheels and tires donated, and I want to also, I want to shout out. I know we already talked about it real quick, but Chad, you did do a badass job. You might think you just slapped them together, but I would love to have one of those trophies right here at home at Moonshiner Garage. That would make my day. I can't just get you to make it for me. Damn it, I gotta earn it.
No,
and
you're gonna have to earn it, buddy.
I'm gonna get me one, and then I want to shout out my other partner, Ryan, because he has headed this whole thing off, and he's a big driving force on this deal, and we're super thankful for him. I mean, he got really, really stressed out a few times, and I mean, he was ready for this deal to be done as bad as he wanted it to be over too. At the same time, I was able to see Ryan after it was done, and we got out there and played a little bit, and I ended up having to tell him, dude, let's just go sit down, have us a glass of tea, get us a good meal, and let's go home and regroup and get ready to do this shit again.
Buddy. So, I needed that.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh man, 100%. And thank you, Thomas, man. You've taught me off the ledge a few times this year, bro, and I really appreciate it. And when we showed up there, and there were already people there, and we were way early. I knew right then and there that we were in to do it. And it was great seeing everybody. We will try to do it sooner than a year, but we're not going to talk about that yet. Let's get through the holidays. Let's get our shit repaired, and let's look forward to 2026. And we'll be back and we'll post up before we do. In the meantime, follow the YouTube channels, Moonshiner Garage, Square Body Stuff. I think Square Body Stuff is going to be coming back.
I'm planning to come back. I've got to get done. And that's another thing I'd like to add real quick. Hopefully, thanks to all that I talked to in the pits. Give me some motivation to get back after it. So I appreciate that, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. That meant the conversation I had with people meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
So thank you for, I've been told I'm not approachable. Just if you see me in the pits, you want to talk to me, come talk to me. Because that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me for you to come up and talk to me, because that's just how it is. So I appreciate that, guys.
One other thing I'd like to shout out was I'd like to shout out Chad for doing one more thing that nobody knows he did, except us three, was in the middle of all the shit, all the chaos and everything. My phone goes off and I look down and it's a text from Chad. And he's like, hey, step back and just take a look around for a minute. Just absorb it for a second. And it was a group between us three. And I knew all three of us at that moment had just like stopped. And it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
What have we done? This is amazing.
Yes.
And I appreciate that was this Chad, right?
Yeah, that was this Chad.
Yes, that was this Chad.
Not the other Chad. Not the other Chad.
That was this Chad. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I honestly, I kind of forgot that I'd done that. And he started saying, like, really? Was that me, or was that Chad Redmond?
No, that was you.
Which Chad you talking about? Honestly, I remember that now, because it was a moment. I was having a real moment, like, wow.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, I didn't have a whole lot to do with it this year. It was these two guys. Ryan was going on with our dream. Thomas stepped in, and like I said, turn the knob up. Like Ryan was saying, turn the knob up. He's fixing to twist the knob off and throw it away.
Yeah.
So,
Thomas got me turned up in a way which I ain't ever been turned up before. So I'm ready to take this shit to the next level, and we're gonna fight to get it where it needs to be. And we hope that you guys enjoy it just that much more. Yeah, they always say the second one doesn't have the same feel as the first one. Well, I say bullshit.
That is true. That is true, because the second one was 10 times, 100 times better than the first one. It was way better.
Yeah. Yep. I believe that wholeheartedly. And that banged up truck in the background is going to get fixed up.
Yeah, I thought I'd turn that on, let everybody see it for me.
I love it.
A little sad.
Yeah. It's just a war wound. It ain't that big a deal. I just thank you guys. That's all I gotta say is thank you, because y'all made it great. So we'll be getting back to work though. Stay tuned to the channels though, because we'll have information in there as well. We'll post up. We're gonna probably cut some of these videos up, do some shorter videos, throw them out there. I got to go through all the footage. There's a lot of footage, so I'm gonna start working on that as soon as I get off of this. I should have been off probably 30 minutes ago, so I could have started working on it. But we'll get after it, and stay tuned. We'll be back.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Big shout out though to all of our sponsors: Classic Truck Nationals, Mears Racing and Building YouTube channel, Davis Glass Service, Frankenstein Engine Dynamics, Bradley Staten Performance and Fabrication. Who am I missing? Am I missing somebody? Oh, Square Body Stuff YouTube channel. Moonshiner Garage.
Well, I see.
Thank everybody for what you did. Appreciate you getting behind this deal. Let's freaking get the hell out of here. Y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Till then, get your damn trucks back together. Get them patched up. Get them fixed up. Go find some more power. Do what you got to do. Get better at driving. All that shit. Because before you know it, it's going to be back, and we're going to be fucking rocking and rolling, and the damn thing's going to do the damn thing.
I got one last thing to add.
Jesus.
That shiny little square body that the Flemings have.
Yeah.
It's got a target. It's got a target on it.
Oh.
I'm in the bank, so I'm just pass it down.